I don't feel like Charisma should be able to like flicker so athletically, right? Like when you're at the top of the world, right? People want to see someone go toe to toe with you, you know. And I feel like that's gonna happen here. Of course, you got a lot of fans out there for Echo, but they've been quite dominant for a while now, and they want to make that journey to M5 a little bit harder here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's gear up for this last match of the day number 2 here in week 1. It's Echo versus ONIC Philippines.
Looking at our jungles right here, it's KarlTzy and Raizen having their own objectives taken early on.
Wow, look just the pressure they're going to go ahead and put on here for the first turtle of the game. They don't want to just give this up. What we see a lot of teams do sometimes is just give up these turtles, but this time they're going to go for it.
Not Daddy Jaypee, he says, as they go ahead and take Gem down, cut him to pieces. Half health, Yoshinu can't really commit. Ain't no way the dragon just yet. Super Frince popping the better there. Raizen steals it from underneath Echo's noses with no casualties just yet.
This time around, I think this one they actually contest full force. You can see everybody rotating up here, especially the fact that you've got this one near these gold laners. So at that, we'll have to see how they want to play around this.
Ooh. Oh, they get the kick onto the Apex Predator himself, forcing him to use a penalty zone. Oh, no dice here. Yoshinu draws first blood. And now that's a man down, but KarlTzy scores a turtle. It was all but a ruse.
So now it looks like Echo's just looking for anything they can, right? First they were thinking, all right, let's take their own orange buff. We got ours stolen. We had that information. We couldn't get a kill that we wanted to, but we got the tier 1 turret in the mid lane, which is still crucial here. How's the items looking out here, though? Hold on, might be some more action here, top side. Looks like they might disengage, unless Jaypee has an idea.
Whoa, he cancelled!
Oh, Yoshinu!
And there's the way of the dragon. Not enough of a follow. Sanji with a stolen feathered airstrike, knocking Yoshinu out.
It is still relatively small. It's nothing insane or anything like that, but advantage-wise, space to work with, they have it. So ONIC has to make a play.
There's a flicker way of the dragon. Everything but the kitchen sink thrown out. Sanford might even survive.
He lives!
Oh my God, Gem commits the flicker last insanity. You ain't walking away from that one.
Beautiful. A beautiful positioning and a layering of skills. The ONIC with the response, but with the trade, KarlTzy secured that objective. Me hold that thought. Sanji and Yoshinu though right on down bottom.
Oh no. And there's a stolen kick, and Yoshinu punished for going in too deep. That man was folded in half.
As they set up here for this first lord of the game, pretty much KarlTzy, he's, I used to call this the gold lane experience, but he's just been in vacation mode for most part of the jungle. Right now, he's just going to go ahead and focus on this objective. Does ONIC Philippines actually want to contest this? It doesn't look like they do, right? They're putting pressure top side. They do know that they're going to have to poke Gem down quite a bit. He has the immortality as well. You can see it.
And there's a penalty zone answered by a jump coming in. Bouncing ball keeping Raizen where it needs to be. Thorn throws out and the dash. Not enough range for that torn apart memory to tear apart ONIC. Nets pushing in. Lord scored by Echo. Can he pop it? Can he penetrate top lane? The answer is yes! Nets gets away with it and might Sanji out! And finally, Nets might get punished. Sanford go 1v1. Balls against hammers! Balls against hammers! Hammers win!
They're all over the place right now to compensate for the objective trades, even the cross-map objectives with a clear and push. And Raizen as well is doing cleanup with the waves down bottom, and Ben as well took down a tower. Wow, there's a lot of objectives being taken down from this game.
Here we go, Daddy Jaypee jumping back into the fray, drawing a line between Echo and ONIC, trying to contest. Here comes Gem, he does have another last insanity, ready. Locked and loaded. Jaypee jumping in one more time. And now the kicks, but the penalty zone. Sanford hammering away. Look at this. There's two fights happening. Inside, outside the base. The jungle. Jaypee popped by Gem. Nets taken out by Sanford. Hammers win one more time. And KarlTzy gets slain by Raizen. And Yoshinu with delayed damage. But it was a trade. 4 for 2. 4 for 2. It's just Sanford left. Gem is still standing. What's going on? How did this happen? How did it all came to be? And just like that, they are back to the split push. It's just Raizen! Raizen against the world!
Raizen is just on top, trying to push here. Oh, the base of Echo!
Oh, it's
Raizen!
3 seconds! Oh, you can count the seconds.
The BDP!
You can count the attacks. The backdoor play, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. ONIC takes game 1.
So you have, once again, Novaria in the roam and Eve locked in for the mid.
Draft a lineup that does better than how RSG tried to. And I think with a Lancelot, with a Cho, with a Faramis, the Uranus and the carry, the answer is yes, and they still have quite the high BDP index.
BDP. Let's see if that's going to play out here
I
in this
love
game
the 3 words.
number 2. As we see if we can take us to a 3-game series. Once again, it's ONIC Philippines and Echo here. ONIC Philippines up by 1 in the series.
And this emblem build alone could give it an extra insurance and from the early game even to mid. So if you look onto the balance of Echo right now, you have Quantum Charge in the spokes. This is the capitalization of the distance they can get. Since there's an Navarre, there's an Eve, this is a more AoE type of thing that they can actually utilize early game.
Oh man, top lane is looking quite perilous for ONIC because they're down on XP, down on gold, and the turtle fight has already started. Gem's not going to be able to do much. KarlTzy secures the turtle. And up top, here comes the save. And they are going to take down Bennyqt. I spoke too soon.
First blood there. So again, we find ourselves here at the second turtle. KarlTzy at the previous one actually poked down Raizen so much it forced him to use the retribution. He freely got the turtle. Looks like he might get this one as well, right? Raizen has kind of decided, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and focus on these rotations, get these buffs that I need, hopefully scale up, and then maybe I find a pick-off that I need.
Down bottom, Bennyqt trying to steal this orange away. This is just chaos, just mayhem across the map.
Yeah, there's a lot of just focusing on these resources.
Oh, they're not done. Yoshinu put down a third of his health. RWM coming in from Sanji. Bennyqt very low. Jaypee with the Astral Echoes. Yoshinu falls first. Traded out for Bennyqt. And that's a 1-for-1. ONIC happy with the trade. Walking away. Echo might not be done just yet. Gem still had the consecration. Survives. Hey, look. Some progress up top. Nets finally got a push. That's going to be the first turn for ONIC.
Oh, this could be another plan of
ONIC.
Just hold that thought.
Pulled in, and there's a kick. Astral Echo ain't gonna do nothing to save the storm. Down he goes. Super Frince takes him, but here comes the cavalry. KarlTzy, Sanford, and Daddy Jaypee.
Yoshinu has to find a way of the dragon on someone. He has to put this situation here in their hands for ONIC Philippines to turn it around. They're not working through a big gold gap either. It's only 1,000. They should be able to compete here as it builds up. Gem also a center part.
Finally, the RWM comes out, and the knock-up from the Lord down to a 5th of his health, forcing out the early Nether Realm, and KarlTzy tries to secure it. Scores! That's the first Lord going over to the Orcas. Raizen forced to use the Phantom Execution defensively, and here comes KarlTzy. Heavy spin right out through the middle of Tier 1 and 2. Raizen trying to finish the job, not going to be able to do it. Force back. Echo are on the offensive.
The lead is slowly building up. 4.3k, and there's a push down bottom.
They're going to make quick work of that Lord, as you see there.
With this lead alone, Echo, this is their needed items. Although, Bennyqt got taken down 3 times, and to look back on his items, he has now the Wind Talker, has now the Wind of Nature. If you get caught in the crossfire, get hold down, somebody got pulled down.
Here we go! Yoshinu gets trapped between a rock and a hard place, and all 5 members of Echo gets picked off with KarlTzy's call. And now it's a 4v5.
Items now being shown in our screens here. We're looking at also the defensive investment that KarlTzy made. Oh, almost half HP though.
Sanford! They know that there's no Nether Realm! Penalty zone from Sanford underneath the turret, and he took 1 too many. An RWM trying to keep Super Frince down, and his Nether Realm gets popped, dodging that Astral Meteor. And here comes Yoshinu with a kick. Down goes Sanji. So far a 3v none. Jaypee goes. Raizen gets 2k, and they're not done. Here comes Yoshinu with a knock-up, taking up KarlTzy on that. Bennyqt getting taken down here. 1 kick, 1 ball to the face. 2k for Benny. That's it. The heavy spin pushing them back, but Benny wants more. Oh, they look like they're baiting for it.
They want this. They want to contest this here. They're going to get in position. KarlTzy waiting for the rest of the team to make it here to secure this, to ensure it.
Sanford very low. Penalty zone coming in. Nets gets the kill. Bennyqt very low as well. Gets taken down. Frince takes down the storm.
Lord reset.
Played it out though. Lord has gotten reset. Nets goes. KarlTzy gets away. And down goes Raizen. 2 for 2. Bodies everywhere. But the turret up top still stands.
Now Echo just clearly having a great view on this objective. They're still going. Super Frince and Yoshinu just
It's not gonna happen, man. Not like this. KarlTzy goes in with a heavy spin. They're gonna pop Super Frince here like a zit. And just like that, they're a man down.
Dem, though, is going to be in trouble.
Oh, he's still holding on to his Purify. Just popped the Consecration right there. RWM from Sanji. Gonna go ahead and be the last nail in the coffin for that tier 3 turret in mid. Gem very low, so close to going. Bennyqt does not finish the job quite yet. KarlTzy takes it.
Signature pick that obviously is a signature for a reason, and if you, again, referencing once again the keys to victory here, you know, that at that point it's kind of like, all right, do we grab the bus? Do we put the pressure on the bus? Do we force out these retries before the neutral objectives? Those are my big questions as we get ready to load up here. Game number 3, last game of day 2 here. Can ONIC Philippines take down the world champions Echo in this best of 3?
Now, first turtle up for grabs. KarlTzy and Raizen doing a little dance here, trying to go for the pull, and Raizen leaves the scene. But just for now.
Yeah. Jaypee knows.
He did reset.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa, the read! Jaypee flickers away from the penalty zone. Sanford comes in with the bravest fighter. Turtle scored. KarlTzy gets it, but I wonder, do they want to continue fighting? The answer seems to be yes. There's a hook onto Yoshinu.
Oh.
In comes Raizen. Draws first blood on Jaypee. Give him the double as he takes down KarlTzy too.
There were 4 from ONIC to take down Jaypee, and it was just a complete way of having a great advantage. Raizen drop it low.
Oh. Wow,
Never mind.
Wasn't worth it though. I mean,
I was.
what?
I was. Okay.
It's not done, it's not done. Gem once more. Oh, not enough. The speed
Good block.
up. Yep, good block. The speed up didn't happen at the right moment.
Yep.
Or else he could have taken down Jaypee.
Second turtle now spawning, right? Echo gonna get in position. Gem has the information he needs. Looks like they're just deciding to give this up, put pressure here in that gold lane.
Yep, not gonna happen. They do get punished over there, and it looks like north to south. Unless they're not done. Here comes Raizen, and Net's coming in with an early BMI. Yoshinu just sidesteps from it, and Jaypee takes down Raizen, takes one too many turret hits. And look at this underneath tier 1 down bottom. More bodies drop. Oh, Lord.
Nets.
This is
Nets.
looking bad for ONIC as Nets gets taken down once more. Sanford finds another. This is not going the way Echo,
Sanford,
or rather ONIC planned. Sanford, one more in. The flicker from Super Frince. Oh, all that mayhem got me confused, I gotta admit. Raizen wins a duel up top, 1v1 anime fight.
Right, and that is something that ONIC Philippines has to keep tabs on in the mid lane.
Oh, a hook. Here we go. Super Frince doesn't get bit down on, flickers away though, gets popped by Sanji as KarlTzy swings away. And that's a man down for ONIC.
Fanny, we have the Malefic Run as well as the Blade of Heptaseas, but would that be enough though? Because at most of the time, she or he gets ambushed, and that depletes the fact that the activation of the passive could actually be gone and just being on cooldown most of the time.
Oh wow, look at that blitz.
That's just, that Lord was deleted right there. There's not much you can do about that unless they can turn it around.
I'm offended. Used up by Yoshinu here.
Good
Jaypee
sustain.
Survives, and not even to mention he still has an immortality.
Then maybe they can turn some of these team fights around. You can still see them putting pressure on that tier 2 in the bottom.
Yep. Echo is going to have their way here unless... Oh, wow.
Oh, he's
Quick
gone.
Clear.
Wow.
That's it. 1-1.
Spicy.
We caught it.
Folks, the score is 1-1 between Raizen and KarlTzy.
But you can see this. He doesn't have that many options, and they might just be forced to give up this Lord here.
Here's how bad it is. He'd be happy with an Astral Echo. He'd be happy to see where Echo is. And right now, even Raizen's purple buff is in jeopardy. Purple buff at less than half health here.
Who gets it?
KarlTzy walks away. KarlTzy gets it.
that Bloody Hunt can actually be a compensated CC hold. But hold that. There's a conceal though.
Conceal, no one home. Goes for the hook, and there's the bite down. Gem.
Wow.
Couldn't even consider
Decimated.
walking away. That's right. Now the tier 2 turret in mid is decimated as well, and we're seeing just bodies falling. Gem the first casualty. I'm pretty sure one of these inhibitor turrets are going to fall soon as Echo walks into ONIC's base. And there's Raizen! He couldn't even stand a chance. Bennyqt's balls caught up to him, and just like that, we could smell the W. Echo has blood on the water. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Bennyqt has eyes on the base. 2-1. 2-1. Echo takes the series.